Hello out there. Welcome to the ongoing saga of Bill Bonai and his falconry exploits. What you see here is an immature melanistic redtail female. Betty and I were out one day with the intentions of trapping a terrestrial prairie falcon and came across this gal, and I said, why not? Trapped it, brought her home, and she's turned out to be a pretty good game hawk. By that I mean she's adapted well to captivity and tries very hard to catch the cottontails in the area. She has, as you will see later in the film, a difficult time doing that because of the formidable cover that these cottontails take advantage of. But she puts on some great flights. She loves the soarhawk, and she'll literally get up there to the point of being just a speck in the sky and come down out of there and try to catch rabbits. So I'm hoping to get that all on film. Aside from her color, one of the unique things about this bird, if Betty can bring her in a little bit closer, is her what they call, I guess, the flag feathers. You'll notice, if I can get her to stand still, they are really long. They come down. Look how long they are. Never seen a red tail with feathers quite that long. And you can't see it, but the feathers underneath her belly here, I guess they're referred to as the covert feathers, are also thick, real thick and long. So in that sense, she's somewhat unique, I guess, for a red tail, aside from her color. Let's see. That's about all I can tell you about her, except that I've had her for about a month. Today being, by the way, the 21st of December. Now, my intent is to continue filming whatever I can concerning falconry until approximately a year from now, and I'll culminate the film with the NAFA meet in Colorado, which I plan on attending. The next thing that you'll see on the film is kind of a little video tour I'd like to take you on of the place here and what it looks like around here, and meet some of the critters that Betty and I have. And then immediately after that, you will be seeing a trapping adventure. I'll be out trapping a female Harris hawk, or I should say Betty and I will be out trapping a female Harris hawk for my friends Tom and Jennifer Colson, and I hope to get that all on film. Now, that may develop into a real fiasco in the sense that I'll be doing the filming and the driving and every other thing, but hopefully you know, I can get some film of the trapping of a wild Harris hawk for those of you that may be somewhat unfamiliar with them. And also would like to film the area that we'll be going into. I consider it to be somewhat pristine in the sense that it's I think epitomizes what Arizona is like, at least southeastern Arizona, in certain areas where you have the saguaros and the native vegetation. It is indicative of southeastern Arizona. By the way, we will be trapping this bird in well, essentially suburban Tucson, on the west side of Tucson. The Harris hawks have adapted quite well to the suburban sprawl, if you will, and live right in there amongst them. I personally think it's all prey related, in the sense that wherever humans are, you know, you have more moisture and therefore more rodents for the Harris hawks, and as I say, they have adapted real well, and kind of like I guess the coyotes. So and you'll see them in there right amongst the houses. So anyway, that's about all I guess I have to say at this point. So now I'll take you on the video tour of our homestead here. All right, here we are out back. We're looking at my pigeon loft. I don't know how good this will come out for you because of the lighting, but I am an avid pigeon racer as well as a falconer. It's a big part of my life and I enjoy it. And so this is my loft where I breed them and raise them and race them from. Kind of give you an idea. Here we have my, let me see if I can get a little bit closer. Put on the old image stabilizer here as I walk. It's supposed to keep it stable. I'll probably end up falling down here and making an ass out of myself. But here we have, how good you can see them, the guineas. The old guineas. Yeah, probably one of the oldest birds in the world and undeniably one of the ugliest. Take a look at that. Ain't that a beauty? Huh? Actually, I enjoy them. So does Betty. They're kind of comical and inquisitive. And so we enjoy having them around. Get a little bit closer here so you can get a real look at their beauty. Huh? Look at that thing. And here we have the bannies. The hens and the cock. Let's see now. There's the cock right here. And there's the, where's the stag at? See, he just ran that stag off. Where is he? No, he ain't. There's the cock. And here's the stag. The old stag's been trying to move in on his harem. The cock doesn't have anything to do with that, let me tell you. So, anyway. It's the old bannies. And here's a mommy. Here we are in December. And she's got her baby. See him? They're hatched out late. Can't believe they even made it, frankly. But sure enough. Let's go over here now and take a look at the some more birds that Betty has. This is really her thing. They're having the guineas and all. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Here we have more guineas. I don't know how well you can see them. They're flighty. These are the pearl guineas. And they're younger. Yeah. And in there with them are some, there they are, some little, I guess they're, I forget, I think they're Cochin, get a better picture of them here. Cochin bannies. They got the little tufts of feather on them, on their feet and whatnot. See them? They're cute little guys. And then they're in there with the bannies, and they seem to get along real well. Or I mean with the guineas. They seem to get along real well. We'll be letting them out here pretty soon. They get a little bit older. And won't meander around the area. Over here we have the pole barn. And I show you this, even though it doesn't look that great, because my goal someday is to turn that thing into a raptor rehab center, you know, of sorts. But right now I don't have the financial wherewithal nor the energy, frankly, to do this. So that's one of my goals. And right next to it we have Betty's garden that Bill has tilled here in the old tractor. Just a regular farmer I am. Yeah. Okay, let's go over and take a look at the pond. Here we are at the pond. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is he showing us this pond? Well, I am showing you this pond because I developed this pond. And I did it specifically for the wildlife. And it's worked out quite well. By that I mean, right now that it's real low, and it'll stay that way until the spring, and then I get down in there and you can't see it, I don't think, but there's algae that develops through the summer months. I guess it's algae, pretty thick, and I get in there in the spring and clean it all out so that it doesn't inundate the pond. And I also clean out the old Russian thistle right there, commonly known as tumbleweed, that blow in there during the winter months. And then I fill it up, and all the little critters seem to take advantage of it. The quail and the rabbits and the deer, and you have it, and you name it, and they're here drinking out of it. And we've really seen an increase in the rabbit population and also the quail population, particularly the quail population, and I do think it's because of the availability of this water. So it's my little contribution to nature. By the way, you are looking at all our property is a wildlife preserve. Betty would kill me if I hawked ducks off of this, or rabbits off of our property. And frankly, I don't want to do that anyway. It's kind of neat that they have this pond to come to drink and eat and whatnot. So that's why I'm showing you the pond. Now let us go look at the great, I should say, San Pedro River. Here is the San Pedro. Huh? What a river. I don't know how good you can see it, but this butts up to the back of our property. And as you can see, there is no water in the San Pedro River. It does in fact run, but only occasionally and during the summer months. Somewhere up, it's interesting that it runs from the Mexican border north. So I'm looking now, well, kind of into the southwest, and anyway, it comes down and it goes underground, I guess, up a ways. It used to run, of course, through here, but they've used so much of the water to irrigate, I guess, or whatnot, that it disappeared. But anyway, this is it, and not really exciting, but I thought I'd show you the Great San Pedro. Over here, I don't know how well you can see them, but right over in there, we have mountains. There they are. These are the Rincon Mountains. Right all through there. We're looking kind of northwest right now. And then back this way, let's see, looking kind of into the southwest, we have the Whetstone Mountains. And you can see snow on the old Whetstones today. By the way, right here we're at about 3,500 feet. But those are the Whetstones. We're also looking into the sun, so I don't know how in the hell or how good these are going to come out. This particular picture, anyway. And then if we keep going around, you will see bordering our property, 40 acres there that was cleared to farm some time ago, long before I got here, and was in fact farmed for a while. But then the old well went dry, or it didn't go dry. It just filled up with dirt, I guess, or something, and so they're not going to farm it. By the way, that we're now going back towards the house. Let me get out here a little ways. You see, there's the house in there. And those trees that you see are mesquite trees. Now, And these mesquite trees are all over our property, and they're not, all the leaves are gone, of course, now, and they're certainly not very picturesque. But let me get some up here a little bit closer. There they are. A very messy tree, thorny, and however, it does provide some shade in the summer, and it provides a good source of food for the wildlife. The mesquite beans. Wish I could find some here for you. Show you what they look like. Well, they look just like a bean, really. Of course, they're not green; they're yellow. And anyway, they provide the deer and the deer and I'm lost here. The deer and the ground squirrel, the rabbit, the coyote, all a source of food, and so in that sense they're good to have around. But as I say, they're not until they leaf out. They're certainly not anything to look at. And plus, again, they're really messy and have some nice thorns on them. Let's see. What else can I show you here before I sign out? There's some mountains out here. We're looking kind of northeast now. Some mountains out in that area. And yeah, and coming back around through oh, I know what else I want to show you. Let me see if I can get this on film here. Looking into this, let me go over here. What you see here, I don't know how good you can see it. This here is these here are javelina tracks, relatively fresh ones. One of our visitors here on a semi-regular basis, and they're coming through the old property. The way you can tell them from deer is they're pointed, and they may not look too pointed. You're pointed up towards the end of the toe. How well you can see this, and the deer are more rounded. So anyway, let me see if I can get my dog around here. Whip! Oh, there you are. There she is. Hey, she's something. She's my Jack Russell. And she's doing what Jack Russells do best. Digging for something. She has survived since she's been here. Coyote attack, rattlesnake bite, javelina attack. She's really lucky to be here. The coyotes almost killed her. But she's learned her lesson and doesn't tangle with all them things anymore, fortunately. And so is truly a survivor in the Southwest. But there she goes. This is a good shot of a Jack Russell. I mean, that's a Jack Russell right there. Bottom in the air and dirt flying out from underneath. I'm glad I got this. She's that's what you see the most of a Jack Russell when they're outside. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, that's it. I'll see you out in the in the west of Tucson. There's 5 of them right there. There's a whole colony. And there's another one over here sitting on this pole. It just spooked him out of these trees down here. Never would have known they were there. So anyway, I'm going to throw the trap out and hope that an immature comes down on it. This got one immature right kind of above the trap. You watch the ones on the pole, buddy. We may be a little too close too, I don't know. There we go. Come on, baby. Get it hooked up in there. Here's the rest of the gang. Where are they?
Right on top of the...
Yeah, there they are, all up there watching this stupid immature get hooked up. We'll give him time to get good and hooked.
Oh, there went one.
Huh?
There went one down there, Bill. There he goes.
Yeah.
He just flew off.
Yeah. There's one down on it. Is he hooked, huh? Yeah. Well, we, as you can see, we're successful in trapping an immature male. We were unable to trap the female. We ended up trapping two of them, an adult male, and then this one came down on it also. I just wanted to give you a little close-up picture of a freshly trapped Harris hawk. You can see they're you know, typical wild trap bird. I'll show you the feet on them. And I'm going to let her go here. I'll let him go. He's a pretty good weight. Be glad to get back to his colony. Okay, you ready, Betty? Back that thing off and you can follow it when I let it go.
I'll try.
Back it way back.
That's it.
All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. I guess when I left you last, I was flying a melanistic redtail. Well, since then I have temporarily lost my mind, as you can see, and now flying a Passage Cooper's hawk. Actually, the melanistic was a real fun bird, and I did enjoy her very much. We had a great time soar hawking, probably what I enjoyed most of all. She used to get up there so high that she was literally a speck in the sky, and so much so that if I took my eyes off her, I would lose her completely. So I finally, just gave up, and I'd just keep beating the brush, and she'd always show back up, either in a stoop at a rabbit or return to my fist, and that was really quite spectacular. Particularly since there were a number of times when I flew her, literally 3-4 ounces overweight. So there was what I consider to be then a real rapport there between me and that bird. But she it got towards the end of the season, and she wasn't being flown as much as she should have been, as far as I'm concerned anyway, as a result of my studies. So I had to let her go. And this fall I trapped this thing. She was terrorizing my pigeons, and something had to be done. So I trapped her with the full intent of just getting her out of the area. But once I had her in hand, and also the fact that Harry McElroy now is my neighbor, and whenever you live around Harry, you got to have an exhibitor. So here I am, and she's doing real well. I've been really enjoying her. She was just a beautiful bird in the field. Follows me like a boodio, and real responsive to the fist. Good hunter. But the problem that I'm having is I refuse to keep her in the house as I have in the past, and I'm attempting to condition her to stay in the mew, and that has really proven to be a challenge. Harry's helped me out and all that he can, and he's got some great ideas, and we're working on them. But she's still flighty in the mew. But all in all, I'm enjoying her, as I say, and having a good time.